Hello again, it's Nick Bell here. This is video number 4 in the Kingdom Within series, a series in which I'm sharing a new way to understand body consciousness and a new way to really understand the true nature of our relationship with our body. This is the 4th video. I invite you to watch the first 3 in order if you have not before continuing with this video, simply because they've been created to introduce a sequential evolution of understanding, which means that by the time you get to the last video, there's a knowing. You don't have to try and put the pieces of the puzzle together. In the first video, I offer a short summary on what this knowledge is. In the second video, I go into a bit of detail about the origins and where the knowledge came from, how I happened to attain it. In the third video, which was the last one, I shared one of the frameworks that come from this body of knowledge, the 4 realms of consciousness, the 4 realms of body consciousness, should I say. And in this video, I'm going to share a bit about the source, or one of the real sources of power when it comes to the kingdom within. Now, as I've shared in the previous videos, when you reach the us realm of body consciousness, you come to understand that within this body, we have an entire civilization made up of tens of trillions of dedicated, intelligent beings whose sole purpose in life is to serve every wish, conscious and unconscious, every action, conscious and unconscious, that you have and that you make, in order to create what we see here, this temple of your desire. But why is that more powerful to you than, say, the view that we have at the third realm of body consciousness, the I realm, which is the level where you see the body as being a wonderful friend I have? Why is this more powerful than that? Well, let me give you a little example here. Now, let us imagine a different type of Earth, in which all 7 billion people that inhabit this planet are all aligned. There is no dispute over race, there is no dispute over religion, there is no dispute over gender, there is no dispute over age, there is no dispute over any of the things that we currently dispute over. Resources are shared evenly. Everybody has exactly what they need. And in this vision, in this example, this story, this version of Earth, there is one benevolent leader who leads the entire planet, all 7 billion. And this leader always has the best wishes at heart. The best wishes for every single member of that society, every single member of planet Earth. And every single member of planet Earth knows unequivocally that that is the case. And when that leader asks them for something, asks the people to come together in a way to achieve something that humanity hasn't achieved before, what do you think their response would be? I'm pretty sure it would be a phenomenal response, because there's nothing to hold them back. There's no point of disagreement. There's no point of disenfranchised feeling. They just come together and they achieve things. Can you imagine? We'd have intergalactic travel in a generation. We'd be achieving anything we want to achieve. It would be utopian. It would be amazing. Now, how powerful would that one benevolent world leader be in that situation? He could summon the collective efforts of 7 billion individuals to come together in perfect synchronicity, perfect harmony, to achieve what has been set out as the goal. It'd be incredibly powerful. Incredibly powerful. And that is essentially the role that you play within your kingdom. The only difference is you have trillions, just 7 billion, tens of trillions, and you are the world leader within here. Your consciousness is. Now the question, of course, is, are you a benevolent world leader? If you reside in the lower 2 levels, the lower 2 realms of body consciousness, then chances are you're not treating the civilization as well as you should be. The followers aren't being treated as well as you should be. Now, they're magnificent. They're loyal to the death, so they'll continue to create the temple that you asked them to create. At level 1, or realm 1, should I say, this probably looks like being overweight, out of shape, and deteriorating, because that's what you're telling them to do through terrible habits of food and no exercise and whatever else. In the second realm, the temple on the outside may look far better, but on the inside, perhaps not. Longevity is not your friend in this realm. Now, in the third realm, you're treating the body well, but you're seeing this collective just as an individual. And while you can express that individual love, care, affection, then it can respond. It is a diluted way to communicate with your followers. When you're in the us realm, you become abundantly aware that you are the benevolent world leader. You are the good God within the kingdom. And that awareness allows you to harness that power. It allows you to open doors of communication with the followers, which ultimately lead to you achieving anything you set your heart on. There are no limitations. You just have to be in that state of awareness, have that level of awareness, understand how to open lines of communication, and live your truth with it. Of course, that's if you want to. All the realms are available to everybody. We all have free will. So we can choose to reside at any realm that we like. The reason that I'm sharing and the reason that I'm making these videos is that in my personal experience, I have never been anywhere near as powerful as I am now that I reside in the us realm. I never have. Because I am the benevolent world leader with trillions of dedicated sentient beings at my beck and call. And this is the source of true power. This is why this understanding and this awareness is so very powerful and life-changing. Because you're a leader of an entire civilization, which comes together in the most beautiful of ways. In the coming videos, I'm going to explore a bit more about the us realm. So far, we have had a brief summary on what this material is. We've looked at the origins and where this came from and how I happen to have this awareness. We then looked at the 4 realms of body consciousness to really give you a bit of a framework of understanding as to the steps you can take to get to the highest level. And I'm sure that you may have identified yourself in one of those levels, or indeed it may be that you cross between different levels in different moments of happiness or stress or whatever that may be. And in this video, we've had a look at the kingdom, and we've tuned in really to why the us realm is so very powerful, and why connecting to the fact that the kingdom within is your kingdom is so very life-changing. In the coming videos, as I said, we're going to explore the us realm. What does that mean? Well, once we establish our relationship with the followers, there's then different types of relationship that we can have with them. All wonderful, all very healthy. Any way you reside in the us realm is powerful. But there are levels. And if one so chooses, then there is exponential power available when you make those steps up. As always, if you have any questions or queries for me, you can visit my Instagram, which is pineal_Nick. You can send me an email to nick@pinealnick.org, or you can visit my website, which is www.pinealnick.org. Until our next video, have a wonderful day.